started. Off we go from Houston. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Open man, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First pass, good for a dozen, and a quick first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Achane. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Miami.
First down.
Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Kalen Bullock. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd and make it a fresh set of downs.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The ball carrier taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to run, and that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Reed Blankenship on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
6-yard line.
On the carry, it's Achane. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Moving to his right. And he will score! Malik Willis. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting the game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to convert on the touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First carry for David Montgomery. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Robinson, the man to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Schultz, the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3rd down and 7.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That'll be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing, Willis. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. I mean, his ability to just break down your pursuit angle so quickly, you just can't simulate that in practice.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go now.
And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd down and 13 in front of them. To throw is Willis. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal.
So often, like, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal. Now Willis. Flush to his right. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
He'll try and run. Edwards. And he'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Patterson's kick is good. And the Dolphins will open up a 9-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're stopping his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Play fake to Montgomery. And Strauss. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken
A
down.
loss of 7.
That
Brings
is
up
Josh
2nd and
Uche
17.
getting in
At
there
the
to
8-yard
drop him.
line.
It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. On 2nd down, Stroud. Rolling right. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
3rd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. On to punt is Kruger, and the kick's away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Willis to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
A run here with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's Henry Toto on the tackle.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. They need 8 come up for third down. Throwing is Willis. Hey, nice job defensively rallying the football and stop him. At that scramble, he's going to leave him 3 yards short of the first down.
It's now fourth down.
Throwing Willis. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Wyatt Teller called for the infraction. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Higgins sent in motion. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needs to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
To throw, here's Willis. Off-balance throw, it's complete. Devon Achane. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. I'm going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Dolphins add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 29-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's Willis. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Willis now to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire.
Willis's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson.